Hi everyone. Today I'm gonna present my 643 project. This is a secretary project for international students to deal with their governmental official documents in order to maintain their status in USA. So this is how we will go through the whole presentation today. For a brief introduction, my name is RUYANG XIE. I am a UX designer, and currently I am a student in Academic of Art University, studying web design and new media. I also have a little background of landscape architecture. So I am a Chinese. Therefore, I am an international student who has experiences of dealing with the governmental documents to maintain my status during the stay in USA. I know that it will take a lot of time to work with these processes. Therefore, I would like to design a project related to this problem. With more than 800,000 international students in United States each year, how might we help international students to track their processes of governmental document tasks and make the process easier for them to understand and make it transparent? My point of view is that international students need a way to help themselves keep tracking of processes and collect information to complete their specific governmental document tasks. During my research, there's no app or nor website could help them set up reminders or provide comprehensive information for the process. For as a solution, this project will work specifically as a secretary for international students to plan for their processes of governmental related documents and should be able to have the functions to personalize the product for individual users. As you can see during the market research, the population of international students is growing bigger and bigger. After 2013, there are more than 800,000 people as international students. Besides the destination of the international students in USA are California, Texas, and New York. The origin of the international students are mainly China, Japan, and Korean and other Asian countries. This is my first period of user research. As you can see, international students, the young people, are the biggest part who needs this project. As for the platform of the project, I have done a research related to the students and the mobile phone. There are 1.75 billion in 2014 and 2.1 billion in 2015 people using mobile phone. And among high school students, there are 75% uses smartphone at school or at home, and 42% uses tablet at their home. Right here with these two charts, there is a big part of people using their mobile phone to access to the international study network of sites in 2013 and 2014, and the number is also growing. I have summarized the typical documents that international students will need during their stay in USA. This research will back up my technology for the content. So the biggest part is the visa. There are 3 types of visa: M1, F1, and J1, and other support documents. And for the employment applications and documents, there are 5 different types and 2 different forms or application for support. For transportation, there is certainly driver's license and other IDs from the DMV. So for the research of my topic competitors, there are 3 main different competitors during the research. The first type is the informational website for study and board abroad. So this kind of competitor have tons of information, which is great, but they don't have a main focus. You have to spend a lot of time searching. And the second one is the international offices of different university. They have teachers to help you out, but they only focus on their own students. And the third one is the agent of the international service. They provide different types of service, such as business, traveling, and immigration, of course including the educational travel, but they are pricey. So my strength of this project is that there are a large amount of potential clients searched out during the market research, and users can finish their task anywhere they go with this project. And it will summarize the significant information for specific task and black out useless information to save users time. And during my research, there are limited topic competitor found and no function competitor found according to the research. So the weakness of my project is that there might be some legal issues related to governmental information releasing. My target audience are, according to my market research, they are mainly from Asian countries. And my primary target audience is the kind of people who are very new to United States, and they are easy to get confused with governmental processes, and they have hard time communicate using English. And my secondary target audience are the international students who have well-organized personality, and they have experiences having dealt with the documents before. So these are my persona. You can pay attention to their experience charts. So these are I will skip this part. These are my design process with empathy map, journey maps, storyboard, previous prototype, like the paper prototype. They are all in my blog. You can check it out. And this is my user story, telling about a story of my user who is well experienced, but he also doesn't have a lot of time to spend on the boring document process. Here comes the proof of concept. This is my sitemap. although it looks a little bit complicated, it is just one root process. I'm trying to keep it really, really simple. So my first task is for my primary target audience. So she is very new to USA and would like to register a new account for further application tasks. First of all, I reloaded the app, and then, oh, by the way, you can check out the online prototype of Envision with this link above. Let us go through the prototype here. So after loading the app, she will find a link that enables her to create an account. And first, she will see the winning page, and it makes sure that she understands everything. And for the design, the account only needs the really, really basic information to keep the user's privacy out so that they don't worry about that. Also, there are a few filters to filter out what the users need. That is the personalized part, and it will filter the location of the users for further recommendation for the shops and official offices. So this is a second task. She is an experienced student. She only needs to log in and set up a quick reminder alarm. So after logging in to the main screen, she will get into the menu and then simply turn it on. The third task. My user has prepared everything but a copy of I-94 for applying for his driver's license. However, his printer at home is broken, so he has to find out a nearby printing service to continue his application. After logging in, he will directly go to the map and then find out the printing service. It will just introduce him with the basic address and the contact. Also, it will provide a few reviews just in case he needs it. So here is the prototype testing and content co-creating record, which is on my blog for detail. This is the progress of my from my low fidelity wireframe to my current version. For a little bit detail of my improvement from high fidelity version 3 to version 5, there are several problems that I tested out by my users, my target audiences. They find out that it is hard to notice a few clickable buttons or icons, so I modified them or changed them or removed them. And although the tutorial screen was created, the users did not pay attention to it, so it turns out it's useless. So these are my new version of my prototype. And this is my mood board. I have also done a little research for the technology support to build up the apps from scratch. and this is my visual development. Thank you for watching.